Damn you, Jace, you threw me off. I'm over here struggling to get everything started. I'm over here looking for the damn frowny face. Anyways, welcome back, guys, to another Geeks podcast. We are live. It is August 7th, 2023. It is 3 days post me and Sonic's birthday. That's right. We survived another
Happy
year.
belated Feliz Cumpleaños or something.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's right. So we didn't do anything on Friday. We didn't do Dark Side of the Community last week because one of our guests lost power and the other one was sick. So we're gonna actually do Dark Side of the Community this Friday during Anime Matsuri. We're gonna cover Anime Matsuri during Anime Matsuri, so that's gonna be fun. We have our gopher, Blastoids, who's gonna be there, feeding us all the tea.
Our gopher.
So, joining me as always is the man with the plan. He runs his own YouTube channel and Twitch. He likes to play with his D and D. I don't know. I was trying to make a pun of it. Jace.
Hello.
Next is joining us is the Ayatollah of rock and roll. He is the man that runs the skinny, the Texas gaming hedgehog himself, Sonic.
Hey, everybody. Happy eve of, post-birthday. I'm sorry. I'm still like on a birthday hangover somewhat. It's like, okay, it's been a few days, but, when your folks decide to celebrate it today, I'm like, better than nothing.
That's right. At least you got something. And joining us is a very special guest, Ninja Tantin. How do you say it? I'm sorry. I said it right earlier. Tantei. Damn it.
Yeah.
I'm stupid.
Hi.
Thank you for joining us today. So, Sonic, dude, you weren't here last week. I had to run the skinny. It was horrible. It was like,
Is that pretty much every time I use the skinny anyway?
Yeah,
so you got the charm. So,
but for me, I didn't have shit. I was like, well, Barbie beat Oppenheimer at the movie
again.
Well, I saw Oppenheimer and fell asleep.
Oh yeah, you did. So, that's right.
Yeah.
Did you rewatch it?
No.
No, of course.
No. You know what? I figured I'm gonna wait because I can't sit there, man. It's 3 hours long. I didn't realize it was 3 hours long.
Well, now you know. You can go in there and
watch the second half.
I gotta watch it in episodes. I can do like an hour and a half.
So basically, like the Snyder Cut.
Yeah, like even the Snyder Cut, I had to watch it like in chunks.
Bits and pieces. Yeah.
Oh man, you're an old man now, for real.
No, because when we watched it, we took Zelda home to Bedford, came back. We're like, hey, let's go to the movies. We went and like half an hour into it, I was like,
all right, ladies and gentlemen, this is a recap from a couple weeks ago. We said the same exact thing, so he's retelling it.
Yes, this is true. Like this is Welcome to Geeks Fiber, where we always bring up old shit. Our mascot's gonna go from a bear to a plunger. Oh, speaking of which, so do you have a skinny? Do you have anything?
Well, Evo just happened this past weekend, and obviously there's a lot of big announcements that come out of it, especially in the fighting game community. So many characters got announced with the likes of Mortal Kombat 1. That's coming out in a few weeks. Street Fighter is doing a collab with Ninja Turtles, so they're actually bringing Ninja Turtles into Street Fighter 6, which is actually pretty cool. And speaking of Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem was released this past weekend. For an hour and a half movie, I enjoyed it. It went by really fast. I love the animation. It was a great style movie. It's like a moving like oil painting. That's the best way I could describe it. And speaking of movies, might as well just get to the box office. So this past weekend, we had the top 5. For number 5, The Haunted Mansion with $9.2 million domestically here in the U.S. Number 4, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem with $28.0 million at number 4. Number 3, Oppenheimer with $29.1 million. Number 2, Meg 2, The Trench with $30 million.
Jesus.
I know, right? The shark movie again. And number 1, once again, it is Barbie with $53 million. And it actually became the second movie this year to hit the $1 billion mark worldwide. So Barbie and Mario are saving the box office.
It's successful when there's a lot of people on the internet bitching about it.
Oh, you mean the go broke people got quiet all of a sudden?
Turns out they go broke.
For a movie that's targeted towards I don't know if it's actually targeted towards little girls, but for a movie that I feel like it is targeted towards little girls or people that grew up as little girls with Barbies, there are a lot of grown ass men that are very opinionated about a movie that's not actually targeted towards them.
Mm-hmm.
I saw it, I liked it, I laughed, especially when Barbie. Do you ever think about death and me and the other guy in the movie theater? I didn't even know who he was. We were like, yeah, all the time.
Yeah, I want to speak up though. You're kind of breaking up a bit.
There, happy, better.
Mm.
I don't know. It's probably my headset. I gotta get a new headset. Actually, do it's not falling apart. But yeah, Barbie saw it. I'm probably gonna see it again. I gotta see Oppenheimer again, but I might wait for Blu-ray. But yeah, that is skinny. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you heard Sonic, but I believe someone that competed at one of the gaming tournaments at the Evo either got disqualified or something because when they were playing Street Fighter, he had the Naked Chun-Li mod and he forgot to disable it.
Oh yes, the famous so basically if people don't know, so there was a tournament and one of the competitors forgot to turn off their mod, which is to make Chun-Li with no clothing, and it was actually caught on stream. So there's video of it. We would show it, but I don't think we want to get flagged by YouTube.
We're not showing it.
No. So, but I will say this: so anybody out there who wants to stream stuff or use their stuff for tournaments, turn off your mods beforehand. Always double check. Make sure you turn off your mods.
The commentators were great about it. Like, oh, if you didn't know, Street Fighter is a mature game for mature audiences only. It was great. It was funny. There's a lot of things that have happened. So Jace was not here last week because Jace was at A-Fest.
Yeah.
That was this past weekend. A-Fest ran until Monday, so he was there Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And this past weekend, one of many conventions was Bell County Comic Con.
That's right. That happened too.
Yep. Another weekend and more conventions.
And then unfortunately, we got Anime Matsuri happening this weekend. And next weekend is Colossal Con at Round Rock, Texas.
That is right.
That's happening. I kind of forgot it was next week. I thought it was in 3 weeks. And I realized, oh shit, it is next week. Fuck. All these conventions coming at you fast, you know?
Which is crazy because the I think 2 weekends after that is Anime North Texas in Dallas.
Yeah, it's in the beginning of November, the first weekend.
September.
San Japan is
Japan also.
September 1st.
And Dragon Con.
Maybe I'm wrong about that.
And Galaxy Con is around that same time too.
Yeah, Galaxy Con's happening too. So many cons, so little time.
Oh
my wallet. My poor wallet.
October.
So Blastoid saying, "Nah, this weekend is QuakeCon, so I don't think Blastoid's going to Matsuri. So I think we lost our gopher."
He's actually not going to Matsuri? Wow.
I know. What the?
Time just froze over. Hell just froze over.
The convention's going downhill now.
That's right. So wait. So which conventions are in October?
Anime North Texas is the very end of September, first day of October.
Oh, that means I have time to save money. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then the week
I thought
before,
I was fucked this month.
And then the week before is Anime Houston.
Oh,
yeah.
That's happening. And then we also have, Onicon, that's in November, right?
Right.
Onicon's in November. Then Collecticon is happening in November as well.
And and don't forget, there's 2.
Anime Frontier in December, early December.
We have Anime Dallas.
Yep.
In November. And BahCon's doing a 1-day convention the same weekend here in Houston. In Alvin, Texas,
In Alvin, yeah. So yeah, so many of these cons, man. It's hard to keep up sometimes, but we're here to try to remind you as best as we can.
That's right. We're here to talk about the conventions, give them reviews, and hear about them. That way, if you're if you're not sure whether you want to go or not next year, that's what we do. That's what hey, does the con suck? No, okay, I guess we're going next year.
Yeah, but so always keep in mind though, these conventions are based on the convention in general, stuff that they control, not that we have not. Like for example, if you're only going to go to a convention for the if you're going to give your ratings based on the room parties, and I'm like, well, it's not really fair.
Sucked.
Room parties sucked.
Man, this room party was ass, bro. What the fuck?
Which is messed up because we actually do know somebody
4 out of 10.
who like gave a convention a shitty review because the room parties were trash.
Yeah. Which don't be like that. Don't be that person. I mean, don't
Yeah,
be
don't.
somebody. Don't be like that because, unfortunately, like we said, that's outside of the the convention themselves control. That's a room thing. That's the person handling the room. Review their stuff.
Mhm.
And if they got a crappy room party, I don't know, if you want to put them on blast, knock yourself out, I guess.
That's right. Also, don't forget that for you for our Renaissance fans, the Texas Renaissance Festival is starting up the beginning
Yep.
of October, and there's another Renaissance Festival in Texas happening around October.
A Sherwood or something? No, it's not.
It's
Right?
I don't know. I just got like a notification of it, but it's much more affordable, smaller Renaissance Festival. I guess they started another Renaissance Festival as a way to protest the Texas Renaissance Festival because of the constant price increase.
Hmm.
Like 60% of all the clients that used to go to Texas Renaissance Festival no longer go. So it's interesting to see how this year's going to be turning out. As far as the conventions go, though, like I think we only have about 4 that we might go to, 4 or 5 at most.
Oh yeah, Dino Wrestling. See,
Dino Wrestling.
they
That's right.
Blastoise, based to Blastoise. He knows what's up.
Technically, I'm still the world champion, so my title reign has been longer than Roman Reigns.
That's because you're like Roman Reigns. You never defend it.
That's right.
The Dino Destroyer. There you go.
17 gave me shit for that too. He's like, you never defend it. Doesn't count anymore.
Hey, part-time champion.
The 30-day limit.
30 days. Like, it's been 3 years since I defended the belt. Because we haven't had a chance to. We might do Dino Rumble this year. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so let's talk about Anime Fest first. Let's get it out of the way because it was first. And then we'll talk about Bell County Comic Con because I wanted to go to both, but
Life.
Life.
What?
Life got in the way.
You didn't win the Powerball or something where you just buy whatever you want?
I mean, I live in the city. Nobody in the city ever wins that shit.
It's always some white honky. Anime Fest was fun. It was a 4-day convention. Went from Friday to Monday. Got there on Thursday because I like to avoid that first day traffic. Stayed the entire time for the first time in like 7 years. And I thought it was great. It was fun. Turns out it's the last year it's at the Sheridan.
I heard about that. Yeah.
Didn't find out until like Saturday morning. And was like, oh, that's a big shocker. Next year, it's going to be at, they're building a brand new convention center in Fort Worth. It's going to have a hotel dedicated to the convention center. So it'll be brand new. We're like the first convention. There'll be the first convention going to it. So
that
look forward to that next year.
That's
It does
cool.
make it like an hour drive instead of a 20-minute drive for me, though. So I'll just have to suffer.
Yeah.
All the good stuff's in Fort Worth now. It was fun. There was it wasn't super crowded, didn't get super hot. It did kind of show the wear of that hotel as it's hasn't had a chance to have any upgrades
The years
to
of abuse.
yeah.
People treating it like crap, tearing shit up.
And also because it was happening the weekend, like that same weekend as like DreamCon was happening in Austin, and then a lot of other events were going on too.
Dude, there were 3 conventions: Etchy Fiesta,
In San Antonio,
and
Austin.
A-Fest.
Dallas.
And those are the only ones that I can recall. There were actually like 5 or 6 in this state. But like there were others I didn't know about.
It was fun. There was actual panels I went to. I had fun hanging out with friends I had seen. So overall, it was great. Just
You went to other people's panels?
Yeah. I don't normally go to panels. Usually I go to the late night ones and make fun of them because they're really shitty. And the late night ones were really crappy, so that maintained.
Mm-hmm.
I hosted a panel that was scheduled for Sunday, the same time as the cosplay contest, and then they had to reschedule my panel because they forgot to account for the. They had for the cosplay contest, they didn't set aside a room for the prep for the contestants to go and get ready for the thing. Which my panel room was the one it was supposed to be. So the lady head of the thing emailed me at 2 a.m. and
like you're gonna respond. You up?
Can you reschedule this? Like I woke up at around 7. I was like, yeah, we can schedule it for like the night. We rescheduled to like 11:30, And they're like, "Oh my god, thank you so much for doing this. So you can make like 18 up panels." Like, it's not that kind of panel, guys. It's really like a daytime family panel, but we'll do whatever.
What panel was it?
By Adjacent with Jace one. We just answer D&D questions for anybody. And it was
Okay.
fun, but like
Okay.
it wasn't meant to be at that time slot. Like, it's not a good time for it.
I was kind of hoping that they were gonna like small talk you before they went straight to the like the subject matter. Like, hey, what you doing? You up? What you doing?
It's like it was a very professional email.
It was very perfect. Well, it's not a booty call.
I was like, what the fuck? I saw an email from her like, this is at 2:30. Damn. All right. Well, I guess they don't sleep, I guess. So
The first thing you see at 2:30 email, like, what the fuck? Booty call? No, okay, that's not.
Checking my business emails. What's going on here?
What's going on?
Yeah.
I'm not that kind of business.
I took my daughter was with me the entire convention too, so she really enjoyed it. It was like an early birthday present for her.
Nice.
Cool.
So, okay, but I'm trying to like understand why did they need a whole separate room? Like maybe because most cosplay contests, at least, okay, based off
Most
of my understanding-
cosplayers walk around in their costume. leading
Right, but
up
you need a
to.
spot typically for like prejudging.
Well,
and
yeah.
setup.
Yeah,
for
that's
that.
true. You know what?
They had
good
no
point.
place. They had no place designated initially because one of the rooms in all the previous years was also supposed to be that room, and they didn't do it this year, and they forgot.
Right.
Yeah,
sounds like
you do need
sounds
place
like a
for
them
the
problem.
prejudging.
So now I have the head of panelist phone number because I
Oh.
moved my panel.
Booty call.
It means I'm gonna get me a panel next year.
That's right. Hey, hook me up because I need a panel for next year too. Because we are going next year. This year we
At
didn't
the
do
new
it because we
venue.
were supposed to. We were supposed to go to
venue.
Etchy Fiesta. I'm not going to go into details. I'll tell you after the show. But we were supposed to go to Etchy Fiesta. Something happened, and then I asked a certain individual if they could host my panels, and they pissed me off. So whatever.
Oof.
So I'm gonna talk to the con and see if I can figure something out. But it is what it is at this point.
The new hotel's not even built yet, but all the like 3D renderings for the thing look like amazing.
Next year is going to be I'm not going to lie to you. Next year is going to be tough as shit. It's going to be really bad because there are at least 3 conventions back to back to back.
I know which ones I'm going to, so I don't care which ones they are.
I'm going to drag you to all of them.
Not a chance in hell.
Well, you at least got to come with us to Animate North.
It sounds like it's north.
North Park.
It's a cool con. I gotta pitch my panels, but like with A-Fest, I really wanted to go, like, because I was debating on just submitting the panels and just doing both Etchy Fiesta and A-Fest, but there was no way it was gonna work. So
A little disappointing that they didn't announce that this was the last year at the Sheridan.
How did you find out then?
I was rooming with volunteers, and I talk to them all the time. So they told me.
Yeah, they just like, drop a bomb like that.
Well, I go talk to them and see how like the convention's going because I want to know what's going on. And they brought that up. It's like, I wish if they had said that this was the last year at the Sheridan, the numbers of people showing up to this one probably would have increased by a lot because it's the last. There's not another convention scheduled to be at the Sheridan yet.
Not anymore. Yeah. I think that location is done. I think it's been.
Where was the Anime Dallas that we were at? That was at the Hyatt with the ball. That hotel is not meant for a convention. There's no space to move around. That convention could go to the Sheridan because that other hotel's not meant for it.
Maybe Anime Dallas will move to the Sheraton because they're kind of outgrowing their location.
Yeah, the Hyatt's only meant for like really small conventions.
Okay. Yeah. So you went to some panels. How were the panels this year? So based off of what did you look at the schedule?
I couldn't go to all the ones I wanted to, mostly because I was waking up at like 12 or 1 o'clock. Since the Sheridan's open the entire time, so I'm staying up to like 3 o'clock, wandering around and talking with people. So there's panels going all the way until like 2 a.m. So there's shit to do the entire night. So like I wasn't waking up until like 12 and missing like the 10 a.m. panels I wanted to go to. I would go to like some 4 and then I would go to some 7s. But other than the late night ones that I knew were going to be bad, the ones that were primed during the day were really good. There's a one that was called "Is This an Isekai?" and it was a slew of different anime or fake. There were different titles, and you had to guess if they were an isekai anime or were they fake. And it was kind of fun because with my friends who don't watch anime a lot, and I watch isekai, so I could guess a lot of them.
Okay, so this is fucking weird. So this is weird, but y'all are frozen on my screen, but on the side panel you're not frozen, and on the stream you're not frozen.
Yeah, you look fine to us.
Yeah, you're all good in the hood with us.
I think John's outside messing with my internet again.
Well,
You heard you
question.
talking. It's been 0 episodes.
So in the comment section we see here, it sucks when a con leaves a certain hotel. Anime Fest used to be at the Regency some years ago, but idiot kids would throw stuff in the skybox. Beautiful hotel, but they definitely went downhill.
That was the Hyatt Regency, which is what Anime Dallas is at right now.
Okay, so they renamed it to Hyatt.
So people were throwing stuff from the
It was a dry ice bomb. They tossed it into the fountain from one of the upper areas because you know how all those floors are overlooking that fountain area.
Yeah.
Someone threw a dry ice bomb down there and it exploded and it made a huge commotion. That was the last year that it was at that hotel.
Pissed the hotel off.
If you think about it, that's pretty much would be like the straw that broke the camel's back. It's like, all right, that's it. You guys are coming back.
Along with all the other things that people do at conventions.
So maybe they had like a valid reason. It's like, all right, this is the valid reason.
And then like when people do shit like that, people also then wonder why are they changing locations? How come we can't go back? What happened? Because you threw the dry ice in the fountain.
So it's
just dry ice.
You know, it's like that Eric Andre meme. You know, where he shoots Hannibal. He's like, "Who killed Hannibal?" He's like,
"Yeah,
why are we getting moved out?"
I can't believe they've done this.
I can't believe. Like, why would the
That's exactly what it is, though, and it's crazy because like people like Onicon used to be the George R. Brown, and at the Hilton, people would trash the Hilton. Like somebody literally, like, this is gross, but people actually like someone actually took their turd and just rubbed it against the wall in the hallway.
What the fuck?
People are nasty.
That's nasty.
And then like.
That's nasty.
But that's only. I mean, they probably left for other reasons. I'm not going to really say anything. But at Anime Fest, yes, was my first con back in 2009. One of my big core memories as a kid. Put it okay.
That's a memorable one, basically.
I've only been to A Fest a few times.
Yeah, me too.
So I do want to go back, but we might go back next year. This year just didn't work out because, like I said, the schedules are just too. It's just too much.
Yeah, like anime. Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
I was actually going to mention you. Like me and Sonic can only go to so many cons before we're just like, fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, like Anime Fest, I went in 2019. That was like the last one I went to, and it was like actually the first convention I went to that they did a. I would say like it was the most unique one in a way where it's like it was a Monday con, but like I've been to Monday cons before. But this was one, it was like literally that Monday was like the first day of school and it was like really empty. I'm like,
yeah,
everybody here.
I'm going to miss school. I don't care. Next year, it's going to be a Thursday through Sunday con.
Oh, that sounds worse.
I don't know. I haven't been to one. The Monday one's nice, but I'm off work either way.
It's just that like as if I have a class as a trainer, I can't take time off during training. So because it's pretty much like, I have to be there, but if I'm in production, I can take as many days off that I want.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to see how next year goes. So that my job also plays into my schedule. So there's a reason why I show up to cons like late on Friday. But okay, so panels. How many Okay, so did you get a good look at the schedule? How many bullshit panels did they have?
They had some of those same kind of generic Jeopardy with this interview. These kind of anime characters that were all kind of the generic ones that no one wants to go to.
Well, I was more like the because you know which ones I hate, like the ones where it's like ask a cosplayer and it's like teenagers. It's the teenagers in cosplay on stage, and then it's like a bunch of grown ass adults asking.
I saw like 3 or 4 I saw like 3 or 4 of them that were probably in that premise. But
yeah, it's like that's like the most. It's like one of those things you would put. It's like, oh, I'm going anime convention starter pack. It's like you see those ask a fandom character these questions and all that. It's like 9 times out of 10 is likely those. It's like, oh, would you ship this character with this character? And I'm like,
yeah, it's like, who would you sleep with if you had the opportunity?
I'm like, aren't half of these characters under 17?
That's not the point. There were 3
Yeah.
of them that were in that area, and then I think there was something that anyone could have went and saw. I don't, other than you, Goku, you probably don't want to see any panel. So
That's not true. I actually, during Anime Texas, I actually went to other panels, and I learned what a VTuber is.
The anime Muppets.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
I
I
mean,
know what a
but
VTuber was.
my the guy who was helping with my panel for it, the DM for our Dungeons and Dragons game, he got pissed because he saw a panel that was on like Saturday during like the prime time at like 7:00. He's like, "This is stupid. It's learn how to play Minesweeper." And like, this is stupid. Why would they put this on like a prime slot, man? We could have easily done that. And I was like, I know why that's in that slot, because it's being run by one of the most popular indie VTubers in the entire United States.
Oh my god.
Because I knew they were a guest. They in that panel wasn't listed under the panel submission form that I was in. So I was like, there's only one person going to this convention I know who would be doing Minesweeper. And I went to that panel and I learned how to play Minesweeper.
The comments, you're not wrong. Anime Muppets is a great description.
It's very accurate.
I mean, if you think about it.
I went in there thinking VTuber was just like, a blogger.
Yeah, you would think that, but it turns out it's like the opposite of like.
It's like
the V stands for virtual.
Virtual tuber.
I thought somebody just,
You think it's a blog, you know what I mean? Like a blog YouTube.
Like blog, like video blog. I mean, it could be like that.
You're Mexican, so the V and the B all sound the same, dude.
Shut up.
B-tuber.
The B-tuber.
A tuber dedicated, a YouTuber dedicated to talking about bees, and that's all they talk about.
Bees.
Nothing but bees.
I'd watch that.
VTuber.
This is the bumblebee.
This is the queen.
Dude, they're all just bees to me. Like, what the hell?
This is a wasp.
Actually, you know what would be funny? I pictured that in my mind. I feel like there's gonna be a panel that's like a VTuber panel, and then people get excited. And once they go in, there's this is the VTuber. They misspelled it. It's the B-tuber, and they all talk about bees for like an hour.
They did talk to text, and then they're Spanish, so it came out as a B.
Look, I would go to a bee panel, about bees, because to me they're all just bees, and then wasp, bees, and then you have the yellow jackets, and those are the imposters. Those are sus. Because they're yellow like bees, but they're not as friendly looking.
They look bees on his head. Don't call him a bee head.
So all right. So how was nightlife at the con? You said they ran until 2 a.m. How was the nightlife panels? Like rave, panels.
They had a dance followed up by an 18+ rave, which the initial crowd was not good, but by the end of it, it was like packed. So
yeah, because like it's a family friendly one. You don't want to go there and like talk to the wrong person and end up in jail.
They couldn't label it as a rave, but it just kind of took a while for people to realize like, oh, this is a rave. We just can't label it as a rave.
No convention will label the rave as a rave.
They would just say 18+ dance or 18+.
They're always going to say dance because it's a liability reason. Insurance wise, you can't label it as a rave because a rave means that it's associated with drugs.
They had panels going throughout. They had karaoke going on. They had the rave. There's always something to do, and then there was people just hanging around, blaring loud music, and just hanging out in the main lobby area. So felt like a convention to me. I like when Sonic mutes his mic, but doesn't actually mute his mic.
Yeah, the button is so here. Yeah, the button is so stuck sometimes. You ever had that where like you have an item?
It's a Yeti, yeah.
Yeah, not just a Yeti, but also like most stuff in general. Sometimes when you think you turn it off, but it's not really off.
Gotta unclick those mods. I
Yeah,
swear I clicked those off.
Yeah, I thought I turned it off. I don't know why Naked Chun-Li's on the screen.
Actually, let me go on a small little beef with that. There's I have a monitor here, right? But the problem is the monitor when it's you could, in terms of how if it's turned off or turned on. If it's on, the light is blank, no light on. But when it's off, it flashes the light. I'm like, wouldn't it be the other way around?
That's what you would think, right?
Yeah. Random ass thought about it, but I just had an opportunity to just talk
Like
about it.
mine has a red light, and the red light is off, but like red for most electronics means off, right?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah, but like on here it has a red light when it's turned on. I'm like, what the stupid technology is confused as shit. All right, so so with A-Fest, okay, they had adult panels. What kind of adult panels did they have?
Ones that were ran by cringy, overweight guys.
I mean,
There was a panel called Abandoned Anime, and this guy just had folders of anime that were like either canceled
Oh my
or you can't get
God.
copies of them anymore. Like,
One of those guys that like bitch and complain. I don't understand
this was
why
pure
One
art.
Piece,
Like,
Naruto, Dragon Ball Z are so popular. Only Shonen Jump anime are popular, and all the anime I love that sucks ass is not popular, and nobody like those are the kind of people like if you like Dragon Ball, then you don't watch enough anime. Well, maybe you watch too much anime.
that was pretty much the case for this. Kind of.
I thought you were gonna say something like Drip Jesus was there hosting a panel called "How to Get a Baddie."
No, I didn't see any of those because they didn't. The convention didn't was very stringent on what they accepted. They made sure their 18 and up ones were still on theme.
Tasteful.
Well, I don't know as tasteful as that one was, and but they weren't just some random thing like how to pick up baddies or something or that kind of thing.
Yeah, that just sounds that just screams desperate. I don't know why. That just doesn't send that Bubble Bass episode of SpongeBob really hits home to some people. Oh, Didi. Oh, what's up, Didi? It's been a while since Didi has watched the show. Welcome back, Didi.
Just comes in with a damn.
Yeah,
And,
comes in with the damn.
With the damn. By the way, Didi, we are at the end of this month we are no longer streaming on Facebook, so you got to switch over to the YouTube
Or Twitch.
the Twitch. Oh, we're jumping on. Was it Kick? Yeah, we're jumping on Kick.
It's not the one that's run by gamblers.
I didn't know that.
It's run by like some big casinos, and they have a bigger payout because they don't care.
I can't like shit nowadays.
Yeah,
You could be on it.
That's how that QXC guy is it XQC or QXC? XQC. Yeah, he's like that's how he signed that multi-million deal.
Like literally, somebody made an entire list of don't eat here, don't shop here, don't buy this because they support this, and this.
Oh, you could go on
like,
Kick.
Son of a bitch.
So it's like that thing on Twitter where it's like there's people who have like weird expectations in a relationship. It's like, okay, I want a man who doesn't celebrate their birthday. I want a man who doesn't do this. I want a woman who doesn't like drink the strawberry fruit flavored stuff. And it's like, damn, we can't have shit in this place.
Yeah, for real. Like
Son of a bitch.
real men don't eat appetizers. Real men don't eat dessert. Real men don't eat food. I'm like, fuck,
It's real
I'll
gay
just
if your
starve.
man eats dessert. It's like, what?
Like,
Yeah.
I'll just, you know what, fuck it. I'm just gonna starve.
Oh, there was one that was like, oh, if you wear glasses, you gay. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, damn, excuse
Suddenly
me for
being-
being
And like people are like what the fuck? These are actual tweets. Like I've seen these. These are actual tweets.
People
by,
actually
like,
wrote these, and that's their like.
They will
the
shame you.
requirement. Yeah.
for every little thing. Like, oh, you're not wearing skinny jeans. You're poor. You're a peasant. You're a heathen.
So my Anime Fest unbiased review would probably I would put it at 7.2, but my biased one is
You can't do a 2. Gotta do a
because
5.
I'm biased because I love it.
Okay, do a 5. Do a 7.5.
7.5. Why?
Yeah, you
Oh,
can't do it. You
7.2.
can't. 7.2 just throws it off. I can't do an average.
That's why IGN don't do it no more.
Yeah.
7.5.
Okay, thank you.
Or a 7 doesn't. Which either of the two.
It's better than a 7, but not an 8.
Okay.
If I was unbiased, if I was biased, which I am, I would put it at like an 8.5. But
All right. So, what were some cons about before? You gave your score before I asked you what the cons of the con were.
the hotel itself, which I will blame the convention for it in this way, but they don't really have control over it. That's why they're moving. It does show its wear. The hotel needs to be updated. There's the Skywalk, if you remember that goes to the Plaza of America. If you remember that thing is a microwave. But that's where a lot of people have their cosplay little meetups and photographs there. but it's literally 30 degrees hotter in there from the regular part of the hotel. You're going right into the heat. You might as well be outside. But it's the only way of going to certain places.
I think outside would be better though, because that place, like the heat,
At least there's some wind. There's no homeless people inside the walkway though. That is a benefit.
I can imagine it's pretty bad. All right, so
the convention itself, there wasn't. I mean, things were well labeled. There was no massive lines. Things moved quick. It was well organized. No one was yelling at you to get out of X way. The escalator only broke down once.
You're telling me a group of Demon Slayer cosplayers didn't block the hallway and just stop traffic?
They were probably dying in the walkway, so you didn't have to worry about it.
They were dead before they got there. So
but everything seemed fine. Nothing was delayed. Everyone's just really polite at this convention, so there's not really any downside. The hotel just needs to be updated.
Okay. All right, that sounds good. That's fair. That's A-Fest sounds like as Jace would say, a riveting good time.
It's perfect for me. I don't know if Goku would have been like, man, this place is too nice. I need some chaos.
I know, right? Like somebody shit in a fake plan or something. Damn.
Take all the light bulbs out of the elevator.
Not too much on Demon Slayer cosplayers.
Okay, so hate.
If you know the context of it, if you know, basically.
Right. So they were at Anime Texas doing their shit. At least they weren't blocking a hallway this time. But they're like, hey, we should go check them out. I'm good. I'm not going to check out that shit. Like, why? What's wrong? I'm like, I don't fucking like them. They pissed me off.
Okay, how they piss you off? Because people need to know.
All right. So in Anime Houston,
yeah. So this
one of the sky bridges to the parking garage, they blocked it so they can do their performance, and no one could get through. No one, and they completely blocked off the entire hallway.
That could have been a violation too.
Was the way they blocked it off was a violation, and nobody was moving. I was about to
should have done it.
Like, you know, whenever you were like 14, 13, 15, you had like those stink bombs, and you'd break it, and like everybody would run away because it stunk. I really had wished I had one.
Some of us had different childhoods.
Look, I went to school in the hood. Okay.
He had pipe bombs too.
Yeah, we had cherry bombs. We had all kinds of things.
M80s.
Look, I'm not gonna get into detail, but it was not easy. But you know what? It was definitely an experience that I will not trade. Besides, the people that went to the private schools, the Catholic private schools, they would come to our school to buy the stuff that they wanted. So. You know what? It was a good trade-off. All right, so now let's talk about Bell County Comic Con. So Ninja's here. She's going to talk about Bell County Comic Con. So for those of you that don't know, Bell County Comic Con was a convention this past weekend in Bell County.
Yep.
It's in the name.
Surprise.
Yeah.
Surprise.
So it was their 7th convention. It's gotten pretty big for our little area. I know before the weekend even started, we already had like 37,000 tickets sold. So for such a small convention center, that's a lot of people. The convention center is about 3 buildings. It's mostly it's used to host like rodeos and equine shows and livestock shows. So it's very much that Texas small town convention center. But I'm really biased on it because I've been going since year 1. But yeah, I have a lot of fun going to Bell County Comic Con. This year we had Chuck Norris as one of our celebrity guests. So you can imagine why we had so many people.
My favorite comic, Chuck Norris.
Yeah. But we had Chuck Norris. Ryan Potter from Titans. A few Star Wars people Daniel Logan, Amy Allen. We had the voice of Scooby-Doo, Scott Ness.
Okay, that's cool.
And yeah,
Yeah.
he even took pictures next to the mystery machine that we
Yeah.
had.
He was the one who voiced Scooby-Doo in Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island,
Yeah.
Alien Invaders,
He
Cyber
does.
Chase.
Yeah, he does Scooby-Doo, Shaggy, and Scrappy-Doo. So
Like we ever do it any other way. Like that.
Bryce Papenbrook was also really popular. His line was like 3 hours long. It was huge. The crowds were insane. Like I said, it grew too big for the convention center, so we're kind of, and that's really not the convention's fault. They could cap things, but we don't have any other space. Like we don't have any more event centers that's big enough to hold something like that in our area. So it's just, it is what it is at this point. I know it's probably going to be restructured after this year, just because the lines and the crowd. But yeah, I had fun. This was our first year doing a cosplay table. So we
You were
pretty
a
much,
guest this year?
yes,
Okay.
last year I volunteered, and technically I'm still I volunteer year round with them. I'm a cosplayer that helps promote the event, and so this year we actually got a table for our cosplayers, and took pictures with everybody. We hosted panels. We hosted panels, and I was a cosplay judge as well.
So, like, here's the thing, and I'm looking at a map of the county.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of just open land.
Yeah,
Y'all have
there is. We
2
just don't
Walmarts.
have anything built yet for it.
Y'all have 2 Walmarts. That means y'all get all the good shit.
Let's not go to that Walmart. Let's go to the good Walmart.
We have 3 Walmarts.
Oh, it's like it's like that. It reminds me of that scene from Family Guy where it's like Chris is like, "Oh, we should make a Denny's and we should make another one, so we could say, let's not go to that one. Let's go to this
Let's go to
one."
the good ones.
Yeah.
No, but like, I like small town Walmarts because when the PS5 was still hard to get, we
You
went
found
through
one?
Corsicana, and Corsicana had 10 of them, like just nonchalant that nobody gave a shit.
No.
That's cool.
But like, y'all have a town in Bell County, so Bell County's huge. Like, there's
Yeah, Bell
several
County
towns.
has like Colleen, Temple, Belton.
Y'all have a town called Ding Dong.
Yes, that's a real thing.
Yeah.
I want to fucking go.
That's where they should put a convention.
Yeah, I want to
Ding Dong
Comic Con.
Ding Dong Comic Con. That'd be
That's
something
right.
else.
I mean, there is a YouTuber called Ding Dong, so he should be the guest for it.
And
Yes.
so, like, there's a lot
Ding
of
dong.
like farmland. So our
Mhm.
our cosplay guests are some longhorns, a tree.
We had Chuck Norris.
Yeah, we had Chuck Norris.
They had Chuck Norris.
Oh well, yeah, no, but yeah, no. There's lots of land. It's just either it's not for sale or we just haven't gotten around to getting something built yet. But
Y'all
who
have an
knows?
ATV park right outside of the county.
No,
We don't have
there's
any.
a lot of weird stuff out here.
We don't have
so-
anything like this. Y'all have like, okay, so the things that y'all have what is this called? HEV Plus. I'm guessing that's like the super HEV.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
basically it's essentially HEB, but with like Walmart. Basically it's Walmart, but with HEB in it.
Dead Fish Grill.
hmm
I don't want my live fish grill. That's not sushi.
Y'all got all
Yeah.
kinds of. So this is like so just based on looking at the map, it is it is several small towns into like it is definitely still smaller than Harris County by like a large margin, but
hmm
it is insane. Like, well, yeah, it's about the same size or smaller, but y'all have so many towns in this county that it's insane. Like,
Yeah. And our Bell County Comic Con is completely sponsored by local businesses. So we're
sponsored.
not. Yeah, so we've got Dynasty, which is the local Chinese restaurant, help sponsor. Like we have all sorts of small businesses that pretty much come and give us money to have a Comic-Con.
Ah, damn it! So I was looking at the town, and they had something near Temple that's called Paramount. What? Oh, damn it! Okay, I misread it. So it said Paramount, and then I saw the word water. I thought it was a water park. It's wastewater. Ugh,
Yeah, no, that's the water plant.
damn it!
That's the water treatment plant.
I was kind of hoping they had like something owned by Paramount there. I was like, what the fuck are they
No.
doing way out there? No, it's not the same thing.
Supposedly, Meta was supposed to be building a facility out here.
Facebook.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Goku on the way to Dallas, there's always that Yogi Bear theme park.
Yeah,
on the side on the way.
Yeah.
I didn't. There's a what?
Yeah, there's a Jellystone Park, which is pretty much like Yogi Bear themed, and it's like on the way to Dallas. It's like what, like half an hour.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
You take all the 45 and you go all the way. You'll see it. You wouldn't miss it. Actually.
Yeah,
Ah, damn it!
it's a popular vacation spot.
I didn't know that. So now I will definitely try to check it out. All I know, the only things that I've ever noticed are the Walmart, the Super Walmart, and the Super Target on my way to Dallas, the 2 Buc-ee's, the statue of the Houston guy.
Sam Houston.
Yeah,
The Houston guy.
the Houston guy.
The person it's named after.
Yeah, well, I just couldn't think of his. Like, I know who he is. I know exactly who he is because, I mean, I'm just bad with names. Like, I will forget your name. If
You could have literally probably guessed the first name
Fred
and gotten it right. It's
Fred
Fred
Houston.
Sure, let's say that.
Samuel Frederick Houston.
Sam
Close enough.
Houston. That sounds.
Very
Miserable.
white.
Yeah, it does. It sounds very, very typical.
Yeah. it
So,
does.
like, those are the only, and the drive-in, the drive-in movie theater that's outside Dallas,
Yeah. See, that's
Mhm.
also that's like in the same area as the Jellystone Park.
and the porn store that has the Jesus sign, like Jesus is watching you sign in front of it.
yeah.
I always laugh at that.
Who buys porn?
Porn? Oh, by the way, according to YouTube's new, we can't say that word anymore. We have to say the word
Corn?
Corn.
I could say corn. I love maize.
No, but never mind. You know what? Jason good.
That's the joke.
I'm covering for it. That way
Yeah, there
they
you
can't
go.
like, oh,
What's
you
some elote now? No, we call it elote. Elote. But okay, so what panels did you host at the convention?
So a friend and I hosted cosplay 101, basically getting started, basics, and then the second day we hosted a upgrading your cosplay for fun and for competition because he's a competitor. He competes in a lot of different cons. And then I didn't attend, but I helped set up for it. The panel after mine was 3D printing panel, so all about 3D printing and how to get started, kind of thing. I know they had celebrity panels, but I didn't get a chance to get over there because they were all happening either at the same time as my panel or at the same time as the prejudging. So, and I have to be there to judge the costumes.
Damn.
which oh my gosh, like blown away by the amount of detail that these people have put into their costumes, and it's amazing. Like even the kids had amazing handmade cosplays. It was so hard to judge any of them because of it, just the amount of work that they put in. But yeah, it's only a 2-day con. It ends at 6. It's a pretty
That's
typical.
right. I was wondering. I was gonna ask
Yeah.
if it was a 2-day con.
Yeah,
Dude,
I
can
was
you, like,
there
you know-
7 to 7 every day for both days. So
Oof. Can't
Yeah.
do that. Jace couldn't even do that. He has to sleep until 1 in the afternoon.
That's because I'm
No.
up till 2 a.m.
Excuses.
yeah, no, 7 to 7 for me. I got there early, got ready there because we had our own green room. Set up our table, took pictures, ran around, and then left at 7 pretty much after everybody had gone. So it was.
Did you get to
I mean, it
meet
was a
any
big
of the guests other than yourself?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh.
I really wanted to go meet Chuck Norris, but by the time it was Sunday and I was done for the day, I was just exhausted and ready to go home. We had a lot of just crowds and a lot of people stopping us, which I mean, I love taking pictures with the people who ask and but I mean, we've had some uh cosplay malfunctions that we had to fix and just a lot of just different things just happening. And then after, of course, after judging, a lot of people were complaining, which, you know, you can't make anybody happy anymore. I'm like, sorry, your costume wasn't like you
It's
While
trash.
it is good, while it is good, it is
it's
could be
good,
slightly
but
less than this one.
yeah, our first place winner for the adult cosplay contest, she handmade pretty much everything. She was, oh man, what was her name? What was she? I can't remember. She was a character from Critical Role. Let me think. Yeah,
I
I
don't know what
know.
that
I'm
is.
like,
Give me some colors. I can guess it for you.
it was
Hair color.
hold on, purple
Purple.
skin.
Purple skin. It was Taliesin character.
No,
Molly
tea
Mock
leaf.
Tea Leaf.
Yes, Molly Muck.
Was their coat handmade?
Yes.
Yeah, give it to them. That's an impossible coat to do.
No, everything was handmade, hand embroidered. She had a like purple bodysuit underneath that she drew the tattoos and the eye on her
Scar marks
hand,
and everything
and
on it.
she did everything.
Hold on, Goku's holding a lamp.
It's my phone head.
He's holding the Pixar lamp.
Yeah, drop it on the eye.
He had surgery, so he's
Tough
cone
guy.
head right now. Ah, stop clawing me! Every time I pick him up, he claws me in the face because he has the cone on.
The Molly Mock coat is regarded as the hardest cosplay thing in the Critical Role fandom.
Well, I'm sending the link to her Instagram picture.
I want to see this.
Go away, Pedro.
Wow.
Oh, holy shit!
That coat is impossible.
And her swords, she has swords, is made out of
Scimitars?
the centaur. They're made out of plexiglass.
That's crazy.
So, I mean, as soon as once we had seen everybody, we're like, no, she gets it.
This is it.
Yeah.
You think how many people do you think were pissed off because I handmade?
Oh no, I mean there was a few people definitely. A couple of people approached me and the RMC as well. They approached him to say that the girl who was Anastasia from the movie, like the cartoon movie, she had handmade her dress as well, and it looked amazing. But compared to Molly Mock, like it wasn't comparable. But they were like, yeah, they should have won or something like that. And I'm like, they didn't even have their progress book. Like, how are we supposed to judge them if they don't even have that? So we were just kind of
okay. So I'm actually going to enter a cosplay contest next year. So I guess I should take progress pictures and
yes.
Depending on how well you want to do.
Well,
yeah.
And what level
it depends
you're
on which category too.
Expert,
I'm a master.
Expert or master?
I'm master. Because I've won awards before, so I'm master.
Yeah.
Well, you can win. It just depends on how often you've entered. And
so I'm going to go ahead and tell you
what
because I don't care because nobody's going to be able. If you try to steal my idea, whatever.
I'm going to copy it.
So I'm going to remake Megazord, but with LED lights.
Ooh.
And then the chest part, I'm going to make it stick out more. because it's gonna be able to. I'm gonna be able to. I want to open it and you can see the Rangers sitting inside.
Opposite Rangers.
LED
Sonic.
LED.
Sonic.
Power Rangers in chest.
I
Excellent.
mean, because some like
LED
depending on the
lights.
cost. So Sonic is really good about his cosplays, but sometimes he can be lazier than me. He's like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Just
In
put on
terms
some
of like,
jeans.
in terms of which ones I bring, like sometimes there'd be ones where it's like, okay, what's the lineup? Okay, this day, all right, I'm just gonna bring this one. Screw it. You know what I mean? It's just sometimes when like, I guess it applies to other people too. When it comes to like, if they want to set up their lineup, you know, a lot of factors
Mhm.
go into it. It's like, okay, do I want this one to stand out, or is there a meetup for this day? Or maybe I could bring this. Or
No.
make it, you know, I mean, it's like sometimes that'd be a case where like, you know, for me, like for example, if I go to a convention and if there's a meetup of, I don't know, like My Hero, I'll bring a My Hero cosplay that day.
Yeah. Which happened to be our most popular cosplays this weekend. The cosplay team and we decided My Hero on Saturday, and that's when we got stopped the most. And our two cosplayers, one was Hawks and the other one was Aizawa. They were Mandos on Sunday, and then they went home to change because their Mando costumes are so hot. Like they were overheating in their flight jackets and flight suits. And so they went and changed back into Hawks and Aizawa. And then they were like, we got stopped even more than we were in Mando suits. And I was like, because you guys are
Was
perfect.
the Hawks cosplayer? They have like big old giant expandable wings.
She had wings. They weren't like the giant ones. They do expand, but that was one of our cosplay malfunctions. The joints of the wings broke just due to being.
Because I think I know who you're talking about.
Well, I did post some pictures today. Um,
I have been
I
like
don't have all my
so.
pictures.
I
But
haven't really gone through Instagram today. I was just
yeah.
like,
No, I have my pictures up. They have
yeah. So I don't
they're
know
right
who that
there.
is.
Yeah. Yeah, no. She and her husband mostly do Mando and Mando kits, but they they were more than happy to do My Hero cosplays.
I'm gonna do my hero cosplay. I'm gonna dress up as a. I'm gonna make the logo and just walk around. People can use me as a backdrop.
I mean, I've seen
Oh,
that before. There are people who have done that before. I've seen it.
Yeah.
oh, you took. Is that Comic Palooza where you took the picture with the Deadpool with the baby legs?
I think that was Dragon Con. I think.
Oh, baby legs. Yeah.
Was that at
I've
Comic
done.
Palooza? Because he was at Comic Palooza
Oh,
last year,
that.
not this year.
I took a picture with him at our Bell County before, but
Okay, so yeah, it's
yeah.
Texas. I mean, they probably went to the same.
Yeah. He goes to a lot.
This was
So
that was so okay. Yeah, it was in August of last year. So yeah, that definitely would have been okay.
yeah.
But it's crazy. Like okay, I thought it was the same because sometimes you see the same cosplayers at like
Mhm.
the same
Yeah.
cons and like some
She
anime cosplayers don't really like to go to. I don't know what it is, but we know some anime cosplayers that don't like to go to any comic cons whatsoever.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, they only go to like anime.
Like, yeah, we only do
Yeah.
anime because anime. Son of a
Yeah.
bitch. Catherine Sutherland was there. I should have gone.
Oh, is that what they say? Gotcha.
Oh yeah. Catherine Sutherland's really nice. I met her before.
Well, we're doing a Power Ranger special, and I'm supposed to try to like hunt down the Power Rangers, see if they'll be on the show because they don't answer their damn emails or their Instagram messenger.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. But
I've met quite a
it's
few
all
Power
right. We got
Rangers.
Jace. If we throw a wig on Jace, he could pass for somebody.
Name a bearded Power Ranger?
Moving on.
I was about to say, is there one? No, just thinking
Well,
about it.
At best,
There-
you like a
Yeah.
goatee.
Yeah, goatee, bearded, probably not because they tend to be like young adults or teenagers.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Maybe the older Rangers. might have beards, but
when they come back for like those special team up
Yeah.
episodes.
Yeah, Johnny Abash was in like in a goatee.
yeah, he had a goatee. I don't know. Yeah, none of them have a full. I mean, we could throw a Lord Zed helmet on you.
Well, in that case, you throw a helmet on me and it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, no goatee,
Yeah.
goatee gone. But okay, so all right, so I want to bring up the fact that you said it was like there's. So I discovered Bell County Comic Con. I think like 2 years ago. I didn't. I thought it was new. Like I thought it was brand
No.
new.
2016, I believe, was their first year. So they've been around. It's 7 years now. So
And for those of you wondering where Bell County is, it's near Killeen, it's closer to Waco. It's between Waco and Round Rock in Austin. And
mhm.
honestly, I thought Waco was much closer to Dallas than it actually is.
Yeah, we're smack dab and pretty much in the middle of the three
You just keep
cities:
driving,
Austin, Dallas, and Houston.
till you see cows. And you're probably close.
We do have a lot of longhorns in the
Yeah, there
area.
you go. You got to see
We do.
longhorns in the area. If there's a Texas Roadhouse distribution center for steak, it's probably close by.
We do have a lot of.
You would think the Bluebell was like the main factory was in Bell County.
Yeah, it's in Brenham. You would think, yeah, because Bell County, Blue Bell.
Yeah,
It's the jokes write themselves.
I wasn't trying to make it into a joke, but yeah. So
bro,
okay, so
I know.
what are some? All right, so you enjoyed the con. So did the con have like an adult nightlife, anything like that? Because Comic Cons normally do not.
Probably not. Like I said, I kind of went home afterwards and passed out till the next day
You're
because
in
I
bed
was
by
tired.
9.
Yeah, we do have a. I know that the celebrities all went to the Bit Bar, which is an arcade bar in our area. But it's also co-owned by the guy who runs Bell County Comic Con. So
Okay.
we did have the Ninja Turtles there. We had 4 Ninja Turtles. They hosted a pizza party on Sunday.
Yeah,
I
quick
heard
shout
that
out
was great.
to Porcelain Doll and Tina, who were there. They were on the podcast last week. They were actually there, I guess, as press or guest. I'm not sure. I didn't ask.
Oh, hey.
But they were there. I did see their pictures with the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
But so okay, so obviously, like, there's no nightlife, and that's pretty standard for a Comic Con because Comic Cons tend to be more family friendly, like family first. To hell with the adults.
Yeah.
Where anime conventions, it's nothing but hooligans and heathens.
Yes.
No.
Just like, don't even deny it. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's definitely more family friendly. I know they try to keep it geared towards that, just so that parents have somewhere to take their kids before school starts, have fun, meet superheroes, kind of thing. So.
Mm-hmm. So okay, what are some? Okay, so now before we ask for your score, what are some cons of the con? Like, what do you think? There's some aspects of the convention that they can improve.
I do think they could possibly look into either building their own place or finding a bigger place because it is small.
But wouldn't that require them leaving Bell County? Then it would no longer be Bell County.
Not if they build it in Bell County.
If they can, I mean, I know they were looking for office space for like some of their other businesses that they do. But I know that that was going to be like $1 million or so deal for the office, that like not even the office space, but the whole space that they were looking at. So, I mean, if anything, they could take that money and buy land in Bell County, but
Someone's
it
got to be
just
willing
depends.
to sell.
Yeah, that's
somebody
another.
has to be willing to sell. But I mean, cons are I mean, it's just a small venue. It could be more. We could probably improve on that a little bit somehow. I don't know how. But I mean, people were polite. I didn't have any bad experiences there. Like I said, true con to it is that it grew so fast and we don't have a big enough area for it.
Mhm.
So
So that's really the only con. It's just it needs to be bigger. It needs to be big.
Need
Yeah.
More
space.
walking space, more breathing room, better air conditioning.
yeah. Well, the air conditioning was actually really good. My Gone cosplay, that jacket's really not the most comfortable in the heat, but I was pretty okay. So yeah, AC was fine. Just walking in between the buildings, you have to go outside to get to the next building.
Oh, oof. Outside, you lost. That's a whole point deducted.
Gross.
Yeah,
Gross.
that's true.
Outside.
Especially this heat, you know.
Yeah, but
It's hot. It's really hot. Like you see drinking water outside. Some bullshit.
it is hot. But yeah, my unbiased score would probably be around 7.5.
Yes.
What? 7.5 out of 10.
Yeah,
All right. So that's two cons with the same score. Pretty cool. But
I will
what is?
say they are improving every year. They've come a long way.
They've come a long way. They're definitely better than Anime Matsuri. I will throw shade at that con every episode, and like it's not like I really hate them that much. I do hate them, but I don't hate them that much. It's just a running joke.
Yeah. I just know that if there was any issues and I brought it up to staff or even one of the team leads, they would have it taken care of as soon as possible, and it wouldn't happen again the next year. So that's a huge plus.
Mhm. All right. So what is the? Actually, we're gonna go ahead and start wrapping up because I do have to do stuff tonight.
Gross.
I know, right? Adulting. Ugh.
Oh,
Yeah, I have work in the morning.
Oof. I do too. I have to wake up at 7:30.
it's a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday. Look, I'm gonna post that
Going to
meme.
work on a
It's-
Tuesday.
It's only Tuesday, and I've already lost all my patience for everybody for the week.
F this week. It's Monday
this-
morning.
this-
I'm ready.
It's like whenever it's New Year's, like within the
This year.
first week, like whenever during New Year's, within the first week of New Year's, I'll post. I already fucked up. 2024. I'll post
2024
2024 is my year. It's only like 5 days in 2023. I'm like, I already fucked up. 2024 is my year.
I have a small story that happened at A-Fest, which I thought it was really cool and how organized conventions can be to tackle their shit. Someone there was like 3 or 4 people had baskets of like supplement stuff, like protein powder or whatever. They were going around asking for donations to buy them. So it was like some pyramid scheme for vitamin supplements. They're going around. It was probably something like that. They were selling these things to the convention goers, but the problem is there's a lot of dietary issues with those things that can cause like rapid dehydration and all this other stuff that you're just selling somebody without them having a knowledge of what you're giving them. And so the moment it was reported, like I could see like 5 of the con security guys just kind of swoop in and like sweep down the entire convention, finding who did these, whoever got them, and eventually, like within like 20 to 30 minutes after I first saw them, it was completely taken care of, and they had a list of everyone they'd sold it to. So like,
What were they selling?
It was just like supplement stuff, but there was ingredients in these supplements that are not safe for everyone everyday consumption. You have to like warn people about some of these things.
Prime.
And with conventions, how many people go to conventions that have dietary issues, like they be diabetic or they have to take certain medications? Like, there are some people who can't take grapefruit because they interfere with their mental medication. So you can't just go selling people shit. But they quickly squash that thing.
Are there just people that poison their bodies with energy drinks?
I did that all weekend. That was fun.
That's
Do a whole
nice.
12-pack.
Yeah, it's you. With you, it's ramen, instant ramen, and like monsters.
Yeah. But I was not hungry the entire convention.
We even offered to buy you food. Like we'll pay. You're like no.
Nah, I've got 12 ramen right here.
It was like we were trying to
No.
be nice, and he's like, "No,
Yeah.
get out of my face."
I was like, don't you want
with
to
your
take a
chicken
break
nuggets."
from
Don't
eating?
take with this random
Yeah.
bird meat that we have here.
That was rock, and that was his angry pigeon meat. So you know what?
This is bird meat.
I was like, what pigeon did they scrape this from? Like,
It's
you
a
didn't notice
crow.
any birds in the parking lot.
New
did you?
York style.
The grackle.
No, because we went to Popeyes and like they gave him like really small chicken pieces. And I brought up the fact, like, bro, did you notice there were like no birds in the parking lot? he's like, what the hell? But no, I mean, so with Bell County Comic Con out of the way now, and with Anime Fest out of the way now, we have two. Now we are officially. We're not. I'm not. But people are now on the road to Anime Matsuri and whatever else conventions there are. I'm pretty sure there are more conventions. Actually, there is. There is a Houston horror convention
Mm-hmm.
at the
Horror Film
same
Festival.
location where Delta H Con is, where Anime Houston is. So there definitely is an alternative convention. Your dog wants attention too.
Hey, you got
Everyone's got a dog but me.
You stepped on a gonad.
Mine's sleeping.
Yeah.
You got kids, man. Just put a dog onesie on one of them.
Just put baby ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, Houston Horror Film Festival.
Yes, the Houston Horror Film Festival is also this weekend. I'm pretty sure there are more that we don't know about. I'm pretty sure there's some obscure let's rip everybody off on vintage video games. But this Friday, it is we're back with episode 2 of the Dark Side of the Community. We're going to cover Anime Matsuri for 3 episodes. Also on the 28th of August. So we're going to go ahead and announce our second guest. So last week we started making the announcement for our Power Rangers 30th anniversary tribute. Jenna Frank, the daughter of Jason David Frank, will be on the show. And a very famous YouTuber who makes YouTube videos. One of them is called DigiDestin Episode 1 Live Action Digimon. And he
Long
does
name.
I know, right? It's Colin K. Bass.
Okay.
And I'll post their stuff, but they do a lot of Power Ranger projects on Facebook. Actually, I think he's worked with. Have you ever seen the TikTok videos of like the fast food house? He might work with them. I don't know if you ever seen like the Rhonda.
Oh, yes. That one.
Wendy. Yeah. So I
Yeah.
think they do.
Oh, I know. Okay. I was fast food house. I was thinking of something else. You said
So-
Ronald McDonald kind of thing. With Wendy.
Right. So on Facebook, he's got about. He's a pretty big deal YouTuber. He's got about 87,000 followers on Facebook, and I know he's got like in the 6 digits on Facebook. I mean on YouTube. Sorry. So he's our next guest, Colin K. Bass, who's going to be on the episode as well. And we kind of let it slip, but Brad Duct Tape will also be on the show as well.
Hey.
So Brad will be on the show. We have a couple other people. One of our producers is going to be legit Steven. He's going to be one of our producers helping run the show. Sonic will and Jace, like they might be on, they might, depending on their schedule. If they have it, it depends if Raw or SmackDown's back in town. I know that's why Sonic wasn't here last week.
Yeah.
I even realized, I was like, man, did he go to a con? He just tired. No, Ross today, and I guarantee you he's there.
Turn it on.
not
He's in
there.
the background. You see him set.
No, and then he posted videos. I was like, I was right.
Yeah, it was.
I was sick
mean-
of being
I mean-
around you.
I mean, if someone offered, it's like, hey, I got a spare ticket. Do you want to come? And I said, yeah, okay.
Nah, I gotta do this podcast.
That's right. I got to do the podcast. All right, so Ninja, what is your next convention that you're going to, either as an attendee, a guest, or press?
I will be attending San Japan in September.
Hey, I forgot all about San Japan.
Yeah.
So many, like we said, so
It's
many
my
cons, so
first
little
year
time.
going, so
Oh wow, have
we'll
fun.
be staying at the Minger, which is a haunted hotel, so that's fun.
I don't do haunted shit.
He's Mexican.
Yeah.
I'm Mexican.
Yeah,
For real,
he's
like
Mexican.
Spooky dooky.
the lights flicker, I'm out. I need a different room.
You're
Did you
the
pay the bill? No, you did. You did. Okay, I'm out then.
but But yeah, no. That'll be. I'm already working on my lineup for that. Um, while I recover from this weekend.
That's right. So if you have a chance, check out San Japan, and it's in September. And make sure you check out the Houston Horror Film Festival. It looks pretty cool. They got some really cool guests there. Porcelain Doll will also be there.
Yeah, gonna be a early start for Halloween's spooky
That's right.
season.
Well, we got to get through Hispanic Heritage Month before we get to spooky season. Like I like how we get half of September and then we're in the middle of spooky season.
You might want to let Starbucks know, because it's like early September. They're already dropping pumpkin spice, and people are like, "Oh, that's the start of fall."
There aren't even pumpkins yet.
I'm pretty sure I saw some Halloween stuff coming out at Walmart.
Yeah,
already.
Spirit Halloween's already popping up.
Yeah, Spirit Halloween already popping up in Hollywood.
They're already popping up in all the empty GameStops.
All the empty buildings.
It's only a matter of time before GameStop goes out of business, because the one in Memorial City Mall looks sad. I don't know if Sonic knows what I'm talking about.
I just thought of a meme. I want to do Spirit Halloween, but it's on the Sheridan.
Yeah, maybe that's where the next Spirit. That's why they're moving Anime Fest out.
Let's make it, guys.
Oh my god. I gotta check out Spirit Halloween. I gotta get some new costumes and stuff for Renaissance. So your next one is San Japan. Jace, what is your next convention?
I'm typically a one con guy unless I get invited to do something.
Anime North?
I get invited. I might start pushing to run more panels at things. So
you need to. That way we can start getting more publicity.
I gotta do yours? I want to publicize my stuff.
Oh, come on, man. You're on the show. Oh, you're kind of like Brock Lesnar at this point.
Our group has t-shirts and like business cards. It's cool.
Hey, we would have t-shirts too, but those shits are expensive. Like,
we used our Twitch money for it. Nothing came out of our pocket.
Look, I'm poor and Sonic's on a fixed income.
It was like, what?
As in, he's fixing to get into his car and go make more money. But we're gonna have hoodies this year. We are definitely gonna have the hoodies this year.
So yeah, I could wear it for 1 month out of the year.
Fuck yeah.
I mean,
you'd be like one of these teenagers that wear hoodies when it's 100 degrees outside.
My daughter wears the same fucking hoodie. I
saw someone sitting on their car with a hoodie on in the parking lot.
Sweating their ass off.
Yeah, they probably just they were like, you know what? They saw how much it costs to get a fitness membership to the sauna. So like, screw it, I'm doing it inside my car.
This is an investment.
Yep.
That's right. All right. So Sonic, what is your next con?
My next con will be Colossal Con next weekend.
So next weekend?
Yeah.
You didn't sign up for press, did you?
No, I won free passes at Anime Frontier, so I was like, sweet, save me $75.
Wait, so are you staying in a hotel?
Yeah, I'm staying at the resort that Thursday and checking out Sunday. So basically, I'm gonna be there a day early. So it's gonna be pretty. Oh, I do that. It's really cool.
I was gonna ask you for a ride, but you're going Thursday.
Cool T-shirt.
That's a sweet shirt. That looked like the Planet Fitness logo in a way.
Yeah, it did. I thought it was Planet Fitness. I'm like, this man is stealing shirts from other companies.
That's your job.
Not in a bad way, but it looks really cool though. It does.
It's pretty cool. Not as cool as ours. Ours is gonna be legit.
But non-existent.
We're gonna have shirts. We're gonna have Geeks shirts, and then we're gonna have one that says "Otaco," and it's like a taco with Super Saiyan hair.
Hasn't already been that one?
I think that's already a thing. I can't.
Yeah, it's already.
No, that's our thing. That's our thing. We had shirt. We took pre-orders on shirts, but we weren't big enough, so nobody ordered the shirt.
I swear I've seen that before.
Yeah, because I posted it years ago.
Oh, so was you? Oh yeah, definitely.
It was us. Shirt. It's a Geeks thing because it was Goku's face on a taco.
Make a bunch of them and sell them.
Otaku.
Otaku fest.
I think I made that out of spite because what's his face, Sonic's friend or so-called, not really friend, but
allegedly
acquaintance, kept calling everybody "Hey Otaku fans," and then I made the Otaku out of spite. I live off of pettiness, sarcasm.
I would buy an Otaku shirt.
I would rock the shit out of it. All right, guys. Thank you. All right, so we do have Ninja's social media, the Instagram, in the description below. Make sure you follow her. Give her the follow. Ring-a-ling the ding-a-ling button so you get notified every time she posts or whenever she goes to a convention. Make sure you follow Jace at Jace. What is your channel?
the Black Tower Stories on Twitch and YouTube, or follow my Instagram at the Jace Burner.
And Sonic's channel.
Follow me on YouTube at Keyblade Sonic. I am on Instagram as Super Saiyan Sonic. So you get to watch me in my wacky adventures at these cons or any other place.
That's right. And make sure you follow us on YouTube because at the end of August, we are no longer streaming on Facebook.
Yeah.
That's it. It's going down.
And so we're gonna keep reminding you guys every week. So when September rolls around, we don't want to hear you guys going,
"Where's the podcast?
Where's the podcast?" I'm like, well, we did warn y'all like for the last almost 2 months, about to be a month now.
Right? Yeah, because like we literally only got 2 viewers in total from Facebook.
But we're gonna keep reminding you guys. We're also gonna put visuals up on the screen so we can just remind y'all.
We have the bear. The bear's good enough.
Well, we need more than that because not everybody thinks the bears aren't real like that. Like that zoo in China who thinks that
bears aren't real.
Yeah,
bears aren't real. Fake.
That does look like a guy in a bear suit, though.
I'm telling you, it's catching on.
Yeah, I swear I thought it was a bear too until he sat down. Like that looks uncomfortable.
Yeah, someone said, "Hey, did Geek 5 ever do this?" I'm like, "Yeah, this is our."
Yeah, somebody actually asked if we were behind that.
This is our viral campaign, so you're welcome.
Apparently, one of us went all the way to China to get a job as a sun bear.
It's a joke 3 years in the making.
Yeah, so that's where all the panels come from. If you're wondering, hey, how come you don't do panels at this con? Well, because we were busy at.
By the way, John, if you're watching, I know I sent you the image, but I got this, and I'm gonna I want you to sign it as soon as you see it. So
speaking of him, he'll be at Anime Houston in a few weeks.
Nice.
So
right, I won't though. I will be at Anime North.
Yeah, so a lot going on. So we'll see what's going on.
Well, I'll be at Anime North harassing Jace.
You don't know my address.
You got my cup.
Yeah, I've been wondering about that.
Has it been 3 years already since I had that cup?
Yeah, he didn't even bring it to damn Anime Dallas.
Completely forgot about it.
Yeah, he did. I'm like, where's my cup? Oh, I forgot.
You didn't ask me about it at all. This is the first time you mentioned it.
Don't feel so bad because I still have a fedora from somebody from like 2 years ago, and they have never asked about it.
Throw it away.
Yeah.
Throw it away. Is it bananas? Is it bananas?
I have a box to ship it, and I haven't shipped it either.
You know what? I'll just get it from you and
wait,
Anime North. I'll just get it from you. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you tune in on Friday for the Dark Side of the Community for Anime Matsuri Part 1. We're going to do several others. We're going to do 3 for Anime Matsuri. We're going to do one on creepers, photographers. We're going to do a Part 2 to the lowly Shota fandoms. We're even going to do one on Pokemon.
Nice.
And the Texas Renaissance Festival. Dark Side of the Community, we're going to attack Pokemon fans. Not the good, wholesome Pokemon fans that try to catch them all. I'm talking about the ones that don't eat their pets.
Well, wouldn't that also apply to other fandoms too?
Look.
Yeah.
Baby steps. Baby steps. We're going to get to all of them.
Might as well do them all at once, you know?
I'm going to go after Dragon Ball fan base too. They're my fandom, but I'm going to go after them too. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a good night. Make sure you check us out. And I guess peace.
See you guys till later.
Bye, Felicia's.
Bye.